Okay, what's up everybody? It's Jordan from the Dirty Shocks crew again here today. I'm hella tired from yesterday doing that berm with all that wet dirt, but it looks really good today. I'll show it to you when I get out there with the camera. So I'm happy I did it. But today I'm going to be doing some more work, but not really as hardcore of physical labor kind of stuff. But what I got here today is my wheelbarrow all done up with everything on it. The little blue bucket I use pretty much just to put the camera on, so I'm not putting it in the wet grass. It's like I buy a little tripod. But I got this weed cover to cover up the trails and to go over some of the jumps that I don't have tarps for. And I have this big tarp to go over the baby, and I have a bunch of rocks to hold it all down with. And I have my shovel and my rake to do one section that needs, like, we had an old turn that we're no longer going to use anymore, and that turn needs to be finished, like being reverted back to its natural state. So I'm gonna clean that up and put a bunch of mulch down. And yeah, this is kind of a long-term maintenance day, and it needs it because with all this rain coming on, the rain isn't really affecting the jumps too bad because all the tree cover, but the grass around here is growing quick. So I don't want any grass to really grow on the jumps a whole lot because I want the dirt to be malleable still and changeable. So I'm gonna get everything covered up as much as I can today. So that's what I'm doing. Bit of an easy day, but very important. So here we go. Okay, so I'm out here in the park. As you can see, like I was saying, the grass is growing, but all the trails still look really good. So if I cover them all up now, it should be fine. Here's the coup de grace. This berm looks killer after all the rain. Super good, super dope, hella clean all around. Really stoked on this. This is a long-lasting kind of feature right here. Oh, looks like we got some little raccoon tracks or something in there. We get all kinds of raccoons and deer and possums and all kinds of stuff come down here. So we're kind of in a little bit of a suburb, but we got this little bit of property in here. It rained pretty good last night, and looking at the baby now, it almost kind of like shrinks. Stuff kind of like shrinks, but I think that's good because I don't really see a lot of dirt along the bottom that's been like displaced outward, and it hasn't really seemed like it's like flattened out really a whole lot, but maybe a little, but not too bad. And I think it hardening like this will really give it some longevity. Maybe it has spread out to the side a little bit, so can't wait to throw some more dirt on this thing. But this tarp right here is what's going over it. So pretty much from here on out, this feature's only getting bigger and better. So I'm gonna get this tarp on here and see how it looks. Okay, I had to go with a bit of a change of plan because one, the baby is way bigger than I thought it was originally, and two, this tarp is not nearly as big as I thought it was originally. So, important part is I was able to get the landing all covered up, or the takeoff I mean, which the shape is definitely much more of a crucial aspect. Okay, that looks better. So yeah, that's good though, because that part of the takeoff is obviously very important. You want the takeoff to pretty much always stay the same, so it always feels the same, at least until you want to make it different, I guess. But I still have all that Visqueen, or weed cover, or whatever, however you wish to describe it. So I still have all that. And I'm gonna go look around and see if I can find, I don't even know what I'm gonna try and find to hold this stuff down with. There's the spot that I'm talking about, that big wall is the inside of an old berm, so I'm gonna take that inside wall down and make it all nice and leveled out again. So maybe I'll do that right now, and then think about the Visqueen while I clean that whole spot up. So enjoy. Okay, so pretty stoked on the way this all came out. That was honestly not too bad. Nice little morning workout. I don't know if you can really see it right now, the lighting is really harsh. But yeah, it's nice and clean all the way down. Made sure to give the tree plenty of room. And yeah, now there's no more of like a wall up there, and all that can go back to its natural state. I'll probably even throw some mulch in there at some point, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today, because I still really want to figure out how I'm going to do this whole Visqueen deal. So I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to look around, see what I can find, maybe some old pieces of wood or something, and I'll be back. Okay, so good news. I have found some old pieces of wood that I can use to hold down this weed cover stuff over the top of the jumps, just so it doesn't get the jumps don't get any direct rainfall, and obviously no weeds will grow over the top. I found a bunch of old pieces of wood, yeah, like I said, so I'm gonna go grab those and see how this works out. Okay, so just got all my wood together. I just got my blade so I can cut up my weed cloth. You can see I'm walking up. There's all my wood in the wheelbarrow right there. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a couple of these jumps covered up, and if I use up all the wood, maybe I'm gonna see if I can find some more wood, so then really get this place protected really nice. So here we go. Okay, so I just got done laying everything down on the top of the jump, and that is the name of this jump, the jump, because it was the first one. And you can see, after finagling with it a little bit, I got a strip down. What this will do is just really block out the sun, make sure no weeds can grow, which will be really good, because you can see along the sides grass is already growing. And you can see that everywhere that hasn't been touched by us recently, grass is growing. So this will keep the sun from getting in there and kind of screwing everything up. And so if it rains, this will keep it from getting any direct rainfall right on it. I have to do the mutant, and I know I have some other material for that. So I'm gonna see if I can get all that together, and I'll check back in. Okay, so I was able to grab some more wood, which you can see right here actually just fell over because it was really front heavy. There's a little bit of a breeze going on, which is good because it gives me a chance to test all this out. That's still looking good under this breeze. It's barely moving at all. And I have this the wider Visqueen or lawn cover, weed cover stuff here. That's about to go over the mutant. And if I have enough wood and stuff left over, which I think I might, I'm gonna see if I can cover up some of the landing of the baby as well with this wider stuff. So I'm gonna set it up, see what I can do. Okay, so after finagling with it and seeing what works, I've pretty much got it all done up here. So now, front to back, this is covered. I was also able to use a couple of the pieces I just brought out to fix up the way I had this part covered. So now that's like two and a half for 3 right now. So I'm gonna see if I can get any of this to stay on the landing of the baby and see how it goes. Okay, so just got done putting all this on. Pretty stoked with the way it came out, actually. Being able to do one over like across the top and one right down the middle like this, only leaving the corners exposed. Obviously, you probably saw I got to the end of this bad boy, and there's like a few more like smaller pieces of wood, like 1x2s and stuff, like old other fence boards that haven't been used in forever, that are literally just wasting away on the ground, that I'm gonna take and put on there to give it just a little extra beef, to make sure in case any strong winds come in that nothing blows away on these 3. But very, very, very happy with the way that all these got covered up. So I'm gonna go grab the rest of that wood, bring it out here, and then I'll show you guys the final product and close it all out. So here we go. Okay, so I just got finished up here. Oh, look, little local visitor. This cat's always out here checking everything out. But as you can see, collected some more stuff, a couple more rocks, got all the 1x2s on there, a couple cinder blocks, some more rocks. I was able to move some of the stuff around over here on this one. Got that all done up. This one's still hella good. So we're looking good out here. A couple things I didn't get to attend to today because I'm about to wrap it up. A couple things I didn't get to attend to was spreading some of the mulch over here on this area that I was able to spread out, but that's okay. There's also 1, 2, 3 spots, maybe a 4th one up there. I haven't even been up there yet today. That are puddle drainage spots that I'll have to fix, but not really too big of a deal. Yeah, you know, here just it's my OCD. There, now it looks like a 5. Whatever. Anyways, everything's looking really good. So 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom, ready. Let the rain, the sun, the shine, the grass, the growth, bring it on. Dirty Shocks crew is ready, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.